Hello everybody, we're back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. Hopefully you guys have been having a good day. We're going to jump back into the Red Deer grind. Hopefully we can get in before this next update, as who knows what will happen with the update. I don't exactly know the stuff they're going to be changing or anything like that, so want to try and get this great one before then. Razor and Sweaty, I don't know where you guys have been, but 3 of my last 5 videos have been Call of the Wild, so it's not like we haven't been doing it. I think you guys just may have been missing it because I posted 3 videos on the Hunter Call of the Wild recently. Haven't been on a stream in a while. Well, welcome back, Crayfish. Appreciate you returning. Ben, thank you so much for the 9 months, dude. Really appreciate it. How you been, man? How you been? And CG, thank you for the 17 months. Holy. Holy, holy, holy. And guys, it doesn't matter who's first. You're all here. That's all that matters. It don't matter who's first. As long as you guys are at the stream, that's all that matters. Hopefully you have all been having a great day, though. Nice, Landon, nice. Hey, Smash, how's it going, man? How have you been doing? Looks like they're gonna take their sweet time walking into their zones. So we'll just kind of go to some of the, I guess, outer zones where we don't get as many of them. Alright, no worries, Smash. No worries. No, so I don't really like Classic that much, to be honest. I find that in Classic, I don't really enjoy streaming it, if I'm being honest. Because it's a very slow-paced game, which isn't exactly great for live streams. Only the people that are super into Classic are going to enjoy them because they are much slower paced. I feel like Thunder Classic is much more suited towards video content, and out of all the games that there is right now in the hunting genre, Classic's really my least favorite. It's got a lot of cool stuff, but it's just not as engaging as games like Way of the Hunter and the Hunter Call of the Wild for me. Oh, those were great, CG. Those were great. We need to get David back here one of these days. Nice, Yeast, that's awesome. Congrats on that beast, Yeast. The Yeast Beast. Oh no, Jake, that's not good. Got my first great one, and it's a whitetail big rack. Nice, Kevin, that's awesome. Hey, Hunting Man, welcome back. When's the next Angler stream? Not a clue. Whenever I feel like playing Angler, I guess. Most of the time when it comes to like what I'm gonna stream, guys, I don't know until the day that I'm gonna stream it. Because a lot of times I kind of just play it by ear. Whatever I'm feeling like playing that day is what I end up streaming. Nice, Landon. This is Tiawaroa, Helmer. This is good old Tiawaroa. Oh, and also, guys, just a heads up, because I don't think you guys are going to want to miss this. We're going to be doing a Tarkov stream tonight with Kill Clinton and probably Brobra as well. And probably going to crack into the beers and stuff, so it should be an entertaining stream, to say the least. Gonna be very interesting. I joined Brobra and Kill Clinton last night for Tarkov as well. I didn't actually stream it, but I still played with them while KC was streaming, and my gosh, we had so much fun. Nice, CG. That's awesome, dude. That is super awesome. Oh, I bet, Duck. That does sound like it's, that does sound like it's definitely not an easy thing. I suck with controllers, so I could imagine it would be even worse for me. Still nothing at that zone. They're taking their sweet time today, man. Taking their sweet time. Yeah, landed. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a fun one. We did basically the same thing last night, and it was golden. We did really well, too, like... Except, unfortunately, KC got some bad luck, but Brober and I were going crazy on some of those raids. Like, one of those nights where I didn't stream because yesterday was my day off. But I wished I was streaming yesterday, because we were doing very well. What time will it be? It's going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, Kathy, it's the same as always. Still 3 p.m. for stream, but I just started a little bit earlier today to give you guys a little bit of an extra stream, you know? Since we're going to be doing Tarkov at 6, I wanted to get started on this one half hour early so that I can have a little bit of time in between streams. It's unfortunate, Landon. Well, at least the VOD will still be here on stream. Or on YouTube. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Got 2 of them at least. Was the pistol pack the big thing that Jaxie was talking about? I don't know if it was the only big thing he was talking about, Daniel. Because they still haven't revealed, like, the rest of the stuff that'll come with the update, so we have no idea if maybe there's something even bigger. For all we know, there could be another great one coming. There could be, like, a new feature coming. The handguns are the only thing that they've really shown about the new update. So I'm going to assume there's probably more to it than just handguns. Nice, CG. On Verhunga, any advice? Well, it depends on what you're primarily looking to do on Verhunga. Like, is there anything in specific that you'd like to go for? Because the advice I give you will definitely depend on what you're trying to do. Just one over there this time, okay. Oh no, Davin, that's not good. What's up with it? Why is it glitched? And it's a floater. Alright, well, I guess we're coming back for that one later. Love the floaters, man. Gotta love the floaters. Warthogs and Springbok. Okay, so for Springbok, it's actually kind of difficult. The Springbok do not have a drink zone, so the only places that you can find them are in their feeding and resting zones, which are typically out in the fields, or if it's the resting zones, they'll be deep in the brush. So you're probably going to want to figure out what their feed time is. I don't really hunt for them, so I don't remember it off the top of my head. But I would look for what their feed time is, and then roam throughout the fields to hopefully stumble across some. Springbok are a lot more difficult than they used to be, unfortunately. And then for the Warthogs, I believe... Guys, what did they change the drink time to for Warthogs? Because I believe you can find them along the coastline during their drink time, if I'm not mistaken. No, bow fishing, and there's no need to repeat the same message, man. You gotta give me a little bit of time to reply, you know? There's a lot of messages that go through the chat. I can't just instantly reply to every message that pops up. Nothing there. But no, that's not considered a super rare. Gray Iberian Mouflon is an uncommon, or at least it was at the time that I shot it. I don't know if it's considered uncommon now. I haven't checked the updated list of, like, uncommons versus rares. But I'm pretty sure it's still an uncommon, and yeah, it's not a super rare. At least the one I got was not a super rare because they were uncommon when I shot it. Fun fact, Brobra. Yep. Hey, it's gonna be an entertaining stream tonight, I'm telling you guys that. Even if you don't enjoy Tarkov, you might enjoy this stream, just because we're gonna have Brobra and Clinton in it, and things get crazy when we're all together playing. Things get pretty wild. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Nice, Davin. When's the stream again? It's gonna be 6 p.m., Smash. 6 p.m. Pacific time. You just hit 25 mil, Johnny? My gosh, you've got like double what I have. Though I guess I do spend quite a bit on like random extra shots I fire at Red Deer and resetting the time a lot. So I guess I do have that working against me. Not to mention wasting money for videos and stuff. Finally switched to PC a week ago. Nice, Bowfishing. Are you enjoying it? What's the goal of Tarkov? So, Escape from Tarkov is a, like, super hardcore realistic survival game. Essentially, you go into raids, which are, you know, what they call the session where you join the map. And the goal when you go into a map is to collect loot, survive, eliminate any threats to you, complete missions, and extract out of the map alive. If you extract out of the map alive, you get to keep everything that's on you. And then you can choose to sell it to traders, you can use it to build up your hideout, you can turn some of the items in for quests, because there is, like, specific items needed for different quests. And you can use it to, you know, just... all that stuff can be done to better your character. Level up your traders, stuff like that. Leveling up the hideout will give you different benefits, as well as access to crafting things. But the main goal of it is just to, you know, level up your character, get all the traders leveled up, the hideout built up, and just collect loot and survive in PvP. The game also has the most in-depth gun system of any game out. Like, it is a next level of impressive type of gun system in Tarkov, with like over 1,000 attachments across all of the different guns. You can literally customize every aspect of your weapon. I'll use this comparison because I know a lot of people probably have played Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the like most recent one from a couple years ago. And think of Tarkov as more than twice as in-depth as that gun customization system. You can literally break down every individual part of your weapons, and each part that you put on there affects performance. Not to mention there's probably close to, if not over, 100 different guns in Tarkov at the moment. They also have some of the like most realistic different set of systems in the game as well. Like, they've got a full-on inertia system for your character, so you can't, like, jiggle peek corners like you could in a lot of FPS games. You try to jiggle peek a corner, the more you do it, you're just gonna fly out of the door because of the momentum. There's also a full system of, like, weapon jams and malfunctions. There is more than 100 different types of ammo that each have individual different penetration and flesh damage values. It is by far the most advanced survival game ever created. Oh, I know that, James. I know there's a new one. I'm referencing the old one because more people know about that one. First diamond of the day. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. Pretty much. And a quick little gold. Let's add that diamond to the count. That was our 590th diamond red deer. Holy, we're approaching 600 diamond red deer. Herd management is a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. Oh, you haven't, Deer Slayer? I mean, I don't really play them too much anymore, but I used to play it quite often. But games like Tarkov have kind of ruined other FPS games for me. And what I mean by that is, with how in-depth Tarkov is, it's hard to get back into the less advanced shooter games like Call of Duty. Hey, Rodelify, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. What time do they drink on the river? From, I believe, 6 to 10. 6 to 10:30 or something like that. I start at 7. I know you have a lot, but why don't you still tax? Because if I taxed all 590 diamond red deer that I've killed, it would be pointless because I don't have room for them in my lodges. They would just sit in my trophy manager, and right there, they'd have no purpose, pretty much. Not to mention, it's a waste of money when you're getting a diamond every 20 to 30 kills like we currently are with herd management. I'd barely gain any money at all between taxing diamonds, buying ammo, and changing time. I'd be making like nothing. So for me, it's not really worth it. All it's going to do is clutter up my trophy manager and make it harder to sort through it to find other trophies. Yeah, Smash, yeah. Pretty much, pretty much. There's a 5 there. We can take him down. Tracks there, so there's probably a red deer on this side at the moment. We'll probably claim this one in a minute. I'm gonna fast travel over here and shoot the other one. Then we'll go back and claim them both. There it is, a nice mythical. Nice, Deer Slayer, that's awesome. That's pretty lucky to have already gotten like 2 of each, because it took me so many rares to even get my first melanistic. That's pretty great if you have 2 of each. Very good luck. Because for me, almost every rare I get is a piebald. I almost never get albinos or melanistic. Welcome back, Ben. Nice, I am bored. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on your first Grey Wolf diamond. 1100 kills in a super rare? Yeah, that's really lucky. That is really lucky for sure. But how you doing, Ben? Hope you've been doing good. Just killed my 3rd and biggest diamond feral goat. It's only a 214. That's a good one, man. That's a good feral goat. I had trouble even getting diamonds for them for a while. Yeah, Jake, but when you look at the numbers of, like, all the rares that I've killed, I've probably killed around 20 rares since the update. Let's see. I can actually look at it real quickly. 19, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 29. I've killed 29 rares, and only 3 of them were albino, and 2 were melanistic. The rest were piebald, and 2 of the 3 albinos were the super rares, which is pretty wild. And then I had 3 of those piebalds be a troll level 9. Like, my luck has been so weird with the rares. It's been so back and forth, good and bad. Oh no, Rodelify, that's not good. Never fun to lose your progress. I've had my files corrupt a couple times after power outages, and ended up losing, like, you know, a couple days worth of work, but thankfully I back up all of my files, so I'm able to usually recover my save if it gets deleted or gets corrupted or something like that. But yeah, it still sucks even losing like a couple days worth of progress, because, you know, in those couple days you could have got a cool trophy. Man, there is like some strangeness going on with the spawns at the moment. I'm not seeing most of my stags, which means they're probably still on their way to their zones and just have not made it back. Usually that's what it is when they're being weird like this. Nice, Daniel. That's a big one. 270.8 is pretty massive. Ow, rude. These red deer are just so rude sometimes. Alright, man, no worries. Honestly, Johnny, I'm kind of surprised you haven't got a 270 yet. You've got an insane super rare and 2 great ones already, but don't have a 270 scoring red deer. That's crazy. That is pretty crazy. I think that's a stag there. It's kind of tucked away, though, so it's hard to tell. Seven. Wish I could see that one, but it's hiding. Ah, that shot hit. Not the best shot in the world, so he's probably not going to die anytime soon. .270.1, nice, Ben. Very solid score again. Yeah, that guy's not going to die. We'll just leave him for now. Nice, R3. What do you mean, Legendary? Have you not seen the Way of the Hunter videos recently? I've been playing all of the games still. I'm not sure why you would think that I'm not playing Way of the Hunter anymore. In fact, I did a video on it 5 days ago, and 7 days ago, and 8 days ago. And then our last Way of the Hunter live stream was, I believe, like a week ago. We're still playing it. Thing is, there's just so many different games right now that it's something where you're not going to see the same game like 5 days in a row like you used to with when I was primarily just a Call of the Wild channel. Things are going to be split up because there's a lot of different games to play at the moment. So don't be surprised if you don't see a game for like 5 days and then all of a sudden there's 2 or 3 videos for it. Nothing there. We actually have a good variety now. I know, right, Johnny? It's honestly awesome. I'm happy that there's more hunting and fishing options at the current moment. Definitely makes things more entertaining. Because for a while, literally all we had was Call of the Wild and Classic. That was like the only options we had for hunting games. Now we got Way of the Hunter. And eventually we'll have Ultimate Hunting. No clue, Soul. No clue. I don't ever really put any time frames on, like, really anything on the channel because I don't want to promise something and then not be able to live up to it. So I try not to set, like, any scheduled days where we're doing specific games or specific lengths for streams or anything like that. Kind of just play it by ear and go with whatever I think is best for the day. Oh, that would be sick, Legendary. Nice, Deer Slayer. The biggest male of them all. Okay, I got an idea that might get most of our stags back here. Okay, there's a mythical. Nice. At least some of them are showing up finally. Mythical and 6 and 7. There they are. There's 4 of them. Okay. We're doing better now. Oh, there's a 5th one. Whoops, hit the female. Not gonna kill that guy either, so that's unfortunate. Nothing over here, it looks like. No tracks, so we should be good to just go claim all of these. Save it, Deer Slayer. If you have a 2 on your map, save it. Those are amazing for herd management. The more 2s and 3s you can get, the better. Okay, so we got 3 of them that died pretty quick. Unfortunately, the other got away, so that's sad. Yeah, the 3s and the 2s are the best to keep. Like, the 4s are like the minimum of what you want to keep, right? But then, if you get 3s and 2s, that's even better. Alright, let's do a main menu real quick, and then we're going to close the game, because I've noticed that sometimes if you've been doing a run for a while, and you're not getting deer to show up at the zones that you want them to, where it almost seems like they just haven't arrived yet, sometimes quitting and then opening the game back up will actually just fast track them right into their spots. So it could be a pretty good way to get them to their zones. Because sometimes it feels like going to the main menu just isn't enough. Have a 5 to 50 scoring Red Deer. Well, that is a tiny male. 0 level 2s. I think I've got like 3 of them, Johnny. They're not common. I mean, we've easily put like, what, 7,000 or 8,000 kills into our map? Probably way more than that, actually. Let's see. 9. Oh yeah, we've put like 10,000 kills into our map since they reset Tiawaroa. And I've only got like 3 level 2s on my map. They're definitely very rare. Nice, bullseye. Wow, still nothing there. That's actually very strange. It's not often that I have this zone empty for that long. It does happen from time to time, but not too often. And what that most likely means is that they are at some of the surrounding zones. Because like even right here, we only have 1. Not really, Jordan. You haven't missed too much, just 1 diamond. Nice, Jan. That's awesome, man. Racking up the trophies, I see. Don't you guys dare heat seek to me. You have 4 level 2s? Nice, Jake. Nice. Two more down. It really depends on what grinding method you're looking for, Ruben. It also depends on what your end goal is. If you just want a great one, then just shoot everything. If you're looking for a mass amount of diamonds and rare, or not necessarily rares, but if you're looking for a mass amount of diamonds and chances at getting a super rare, then, yes, you would only shoot the 5s and above for Red Deer. That guy's floating. We're gonna leave him. But if your goal is just getting a great one, then doing this isn't really gonna change your odds of getting it. The same with rares. It won't change your odds of getting a rare, but it greatly increases the amount of diamonds you see, and naturally that just gives you more chances at getting a super rare. What's a super rare? It's a diamond with a rare fur type. So if you see like an albino diamond or a melanistic diamond, that would be a super rare. That is a level 6. Perfect. Kind of a weird looking 6 as well. He'll die, but I don't think he's gonna die anytime soon. So we'll probably just leave that guy as well, as it'll take way too long to go chase it down. Nothing there. I use the 300 Magnum for Red Deer grinding. It doesn't get full score though, as it is too high of a class, so you won't get the full medal score. It'll drop the medal down by 1. However, it's much quicker than any of the other guns, so it's definitely more efficient if you're grinding. And then every time you find like a diamond or a rare, just use like the M1 or one of the rifles that is the correct class. Nice, Jake, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. Oh no, Bullseye. That's not good. You're probably just not looking in the right places, Monkey. You're probably just not looking in the right places if you're not finding enough male red deer. Because a lot of times you'll get a lot of solo male zones. If you're seeing a lot of females and not many males, you probably just haven't found the lakes where the males are at. I would recommend checking out some of my red deer guides, as I do show off a lot of the locations and talk about all of them in depth. Gonna grind red deer with the 243. Oh man, that is gonna take a long time. Nice, Mikhail, that's pretty quick. Anytime that you can get a great one within 1,000 kills, that's a pretty quick and lucky grind. Oh, well, from what I understand, Bullseye, multiplayer maps are not the same as your single-player map in Way of the Hunter. I thought they were, but it seems like from what I've been hearing everybody tell me in the comments, it is different. Your multiplayer map and your single-player map are different, so killing that would not have affected that person's trophies. Yeah, Daniel. There we go, we got one over there again. Red deer move around quite a bit, Jordan. They're not going to start at the same places for everybody. The only reason mine are where they are now is because this is where they ended up after I got deep into my grind. The way your map looks when you first start is going to be nothing like the way it'll look after a few thousand kills. And that's really a thing with pretty much every grind. It's gonna change so much to the point where it won't even be recognizable by the time you get a few thousand kills in. They are taking their sweet time. We can probably get like one more quick run through all our favorite zones real quickly before we need to reset the time. Oh gosh, Ben, that's unlucky, dude. That is so unlucky. Okay, yeah, there's another one over here now. There's another one. I tell you what, there is another. Yeah, it's just really bad luck, Ben. Very unlucky. You can't, Greg. You just have to guess. Or keep track of it manually. There is no counters to keep track of things. 2 of them over there now. Do have a lot of zones, did kill all of my 8s and legendaries. It's just that I find mainly females and only really kill about 12 males per 6 to 10. Probably, man. You probably do need to find more zones. Red deer can be at every single lake over here. They can be at 4 of the lakes right here. They can be at this river zone here. They can be down here. I even found a zone recently down here. They can also be at this lake. They can be at this river zone that we're currently at. Red deer have a very wide range, and it is important to search all of that range. Yeah, Johnny. Oh, no worries, Cannon. Welcome back, dude. Hope you've been doing great. You made it back just in time to see some more red deer grinding, and then tonight we're going to do a Tarkov stream with Kill Clinton and Barobra that should be quite a bit of fun. Probably going to crack into the beers and have some fun with the boys. Should be quite an enjoyable stream. Is a brown diamond legendary cape buffalo rare? Not really. It used to be rare, but nowadays it isn't. Because they made the brown fur type more common. Alright, we just hit 10 o'clock. Gonna have to change the time. First troll red deer of the day. Crazy that we've been going for about 45 minutes and that's the first troll. Kinda wild. We'll check one more zone. Then reset the time. Cannon, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Welcome back, my dude. Hope you've been doing fantastic. And we hit the female in front. Well, that's just wonderful. You know what, Wanda? How about I don't ever hunt black bear again? Would you rather that? Don't come into my stream telling me what to do. Or else you just won't have the privilege to talk and chat anymore. I'm not going to hunt black bear till they do the SRP reset. There's no point in going for it now when it's all going to be reset. I'd rather wait till they reset SRP and see if the changes to it make bear hunting less annoying. Because currently bear hunting is pretty unenjoyable. Come on, Hunter, find us the other ones, sir. Well, he's showing us the right direction, at least. Now, we saw tracks over there, but I don't actually see the red deer. I mean, I don't really care when they drink, to be honest, Johnny. I just want them to not be so late to their zones and to be so spread out throughout the map. Bear are by far, like, the most annoying thing to grind when it comes to great ones. Because they're just so spread out, and they're always hours late to their zones. And it just makes it so I can't have fun grinding them. Because they don't do what they're supposed to. Which is one of the reasons why I pretty much just grind the red deer for great ones now and don't really hunt the bear or the whitetail much, just because the red deer actually work. They're actually consistent. I can always expect at least half of them, most of the times at least 80% of them, to be at their zones when they're supposed to be at their zones. Okay, it's clear we didn't get this guy very good, so let's just go reset the time. No, Coop, there is no piebalds for the Great One Red Deer. Great One Red Deer only has one fur type, and that's the Fabled Spotted. There is no rares for the Great One Red Deer. Just the Great One Whitetail. That's the only one that has rares from what I know. Alright, let's main menu real quick. And restart the game. It's gonna be different for everybody, Butter. I've killed a Great One Red Deer in as little as 500 kills, or actually it was 650. And it's also took me 6,000 for one of them, so... It will differ from person to person, depending on how you're hunting, how many you're hunting, and also just your luck. Because at the end of the day, it's RNG. It's random chance whether or not you get a great one. A third great one? What do you mean, Revive? Are you talking about me? We're on our 4th grind. Got a diamond red fox yesterday. Nice, Jake. That's one of the rarest diamonds in the game. Lost count? Yeah, I don't blame you. I do hunt a lot of red deer. But yeah, this is our 4th grind. We've killed one of each rack as of now. We've got the big rack, the small rack, and the mid rack. And so now we're just seeing if we can get another one before the update. Because who knows if, like, something will change or if there'll be, like, an accidental population wipe with the update. Because that has happened in the past. We've had times where, like, a map was wiped without them saying anything about it. And so just in case something like that does happen, I want to try and hunt my red deer as much as I can since I've got them to such a perfect state. Holy. You guys saw that, right? Levitating red deer. Gotta love it. Alright, so this is one of the only... This is one of the only zones where I'll shoot the 4s. In this zone, because I have so many 3s and 2s, I just leave the 3s and 2s. I mean, I got an initial spawn for whitetail twice, Davin. I have 2 initial spawn Great One Whitetail. One on Layton and one on Rancho from different updates. And then Kilclinton got a Great One Red Deer initial spawn as well. Trying to think of all the creators that have had initial spawns. I know for a fact myself and Kilclinton have had them. Not too familiar with what other people have got, though, because to be honest, I don't really keep up with other Call of the Wild creators besides Kilclinton and Flinter, really. I just don't have a lot of time to watch other people's videos, so I have to be picky with which videos I watch. Same, Jordan. Same. Gotcha, Cannon. Yeah, I wasn't sure which ones, what hers or... There's a diamond. This zone has been very weird recently. It's only had 2 shootable stags for about 2 or 3 days worth of grinding now. It's been really odd. Just all of a sudden, it only gets 2 stags that I can shoot. That's it. And on rare occasions, 3. It's very strange. $264. Decent diamond. Diamond number 591. Yeah, probably, Daniel. I wouldn't be surprised if you're into the thousands. Decent 7 there. Good looking 7. And we got drink zone here, which means there should be at least 1 stag here. Yeah, we're very close to 600, Johnny. Holy Lone Wolf, really? 3 days off of the rainbow badge. That's insane, dude. You're one of the first people that's gonna get it. I think there's a couple people that already do, but most of them don't really stop by the streams anymore. So I think you might be one of the first rainbow badges we see in chat. Okay, we saw the zone, but where's the red deer? That's, strange, to say the least. Cannon, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. As always, you've been such a massive support to the channel over the last couple months. Really appreciate it, dude. And as of now, we don't know when the next update will be. They revealed the update recently, but they have not talked about release dates as of now. Right now, we really don't know, like, even what's gonna come with the update besides handguns. All we know about is the handgun pack. But once we do know more, I'll definitely put something on the channel talking about it. But thank you so much for the super chat. But yeah, the next update is going to be the handgun weapon pack, which will include the Glock 10mm, the 45 Colt revolver, single action revolver, I should say, and the 243 single shot. But other than that, we really don't know what's going to be here, except for most likely the SRP rework, since they said that would be next update. But other than that, it's unknown what will be in the patch. Which has me wondering, like, what else could they jam into it? Maybe we'll get a great one? Maybe we'll get a couple new weapon skins? Like, I want to see some stuff like that get added, but we just haven't seen anything like it recently. Maybe, Jake. Though they typically don't reveal stuff until it's like 2 to 3 weeks off. My guess is 2 weeks from now. I guess we shall see, though. Because I imagine we'll get more info on it soon. Nope, HK, we don't. Mythical. Hey, at least we're starting to see them in this zone again. Nice, Daniel. Yeah, it's the way I see it too, like, I'm not just in it for the great ones with this grind, I'm also after the rares and the super rares. That way I've got multiple goals instead of only focusing on one. Definitely makes it more exciting. Maybe werewolves for Halloween? Oh my gosh, that could be incredible. That's a good point, Johnny. Because Jaxie did talk about how it was going to be a pretty big thing coming. And that would definitely be big. And it's a highly requested thing to get events. Because, yeah, the more I thought about it, it really did seem like Jaxie Beard was kind of hinting towards it's something, like, big. Like, something massive coming to the game. And I don't think the handgun pack is quite as much as what he was making the update out to be, so maybe there is something more coming with it. Maybe we are going to get like a Halloween event, or something cool like that we've never seen. Because we've had Halloween events in the past, but they never really had much to them. It was only like a couple missions, and that was about it. Seeing something like werewolves, or Bigfoot, or something like that could be crazy. Hey, Void, you've not missed too much so far. Another diamond? This is diamond number 3 of the day. Yeah, it'd be really cool, Smash. Bigfoot is a super requested thing as well. So many people think it would be cool to, even if you can't shoot it, just be able to spot Bigfoot in the wild. I use the 300 because it's faster, Oliver. When I grind, I'm looking for efficiency. That is my number one want for a grinding rifle, is something that's super quick and efficient, and the 300 is not the proper class, but it kills them fast enough to where I don't really care if it's the proper ammo type. I only shoot the non-diamonds and non-rares with it anyway, so if I find like a diamond, I'll shoot it with the M1. And then stuff that's not going to make diamond, I just blast it with the 300 to save time. You're not wrong, Johnny. Like, that's a good point. That's a good point. The 243 handgun does look an awful lot like the 308 handgun you use in Classic to kill the werewolves. That is true. You know, the more you're talking about this, the more it makes me think it might actually be what they're talking about with, like, something big coming. They could very well be doing a Halloween event. Yeah, that'd be so cool, Revive. Or even better, what if spotting Bigfoot was like a great one? It's about as rare as getting a great one, right? And it can, let's say it can respawn from anything. Let's say it could respawn off of anything that you shoot. But when it spawns, it doesn't have zones, so it just wanders around the map. So even if you do spawn one, then it's just a matter of will you even see it? I think that'd be a good way to add something fun like that. Oh, definitely, Chope. I really hope they do something like that. Like, the more I'm thinking about it now, I really hope that's part of the update. That could be crazy if it is. Okay, I got an idea of where some of our red deer could have gone. Occasionally, I'll get red deer that spawn down here, just out of the way of my normal zones. Should probably go check that spot, because I think there could be some of them there. Bigfoot flying in with the ducks. Oh my gosh. There we go. There's one of them. Yeah, that'd be nice, Monkey Butt. That'd be nice. There is a game made by EW that is a dinosaur hunting game. Actually, a couple of them now. We've got TheHunter Primal, which unfortunately was abandoned a long time ago. But then we've also got Second Extinction. But it'd be nice to have like a more up-to-date dinosaur like hunting simulation. Definitely would like to see something like that. However, Prehistoric Hunt, if you guys remember that game, I posted it on the channel a few times. That game's actually getting pretty good. They've added a lot of updates that have added things that were desperately needed for that game. They finally made it so you can have multiple different scopes to choose from and put on your rifles. They added actual rares into the game. So I believe there is albino dinosaurs now. I believe there's albino and melanistic, if I'm not mistaken. For sure there's albino. They have a trophy lodge in the game now. They've just been adding a lot of cool stuff, and they also just added the Spinosaurus to the game. They've actually been doing a lot of work on Prehistoric Hunt, and I think it's just one person that works on that game. So the fact that, like, a solo dev is doing all this, basically making what the Hunter Classic, or not Classic, what the Hunter Primal could have been. Though, obviously, it's not as polished-looking graphics because it is just a solo dev on, I believe, Unreal Engine, or Unity. It might be Unity. But I think it would be fun to get back into it a little bit. They've made a lot of changes to it. How many diamonds so far? I believe 3 or 4, Tegan. It's either 3 or 4. I think 3. Okay, there's one of these. This is one of the ones I was talking about that kind of just stray off randomly. And there's another zone even further down that sometimes gets a red deer. Which is quite unfortunate. Yeah, definitely, Johnny. I'll have to talk to KC and see if he wants to jump back on it. I think it could be fun to do for sure. How can you get realistic graphics in Classic? You really can't. Classic's just stuck with whatever graphics it has. It's a very old game, on a much older graphics engine than what Call of the Wild is on, so unfortunately there is no way to get better graphics in the game. Follow Caitlin and Brobra too? Yes, definitely. I think the closest you're gonna get to like a realistic graphics version of Classic Soul is just playing Way of the Hunter. Way of the Hunter is more in line with how Classic is. Though it did just come out, so it does have a little bit less features. But as far as like a realistic hunting game with more modern graphics, Way of the Hunter is really the only option. Oh, and guys, I just put in an order for a better monitor, so I can actually start streaming in 1440p, possibly. For the longest time, you guys have probably noticed I stream in 1080p. You can't go above 1080p for the stream. But, I finally got a 1440p monitor, because there was one that was like 49% off, or something crazy like that. That's one of the top, budget 1440p monitors, so I went ahead and picked it up. It should be here in like 5 days, And I'm going to try streaming in 1440p, which will give you guys a much clearer stream quality. It'll be less, like, blurry. For those of you that have the internet that can handle watching a stream that's at 1440p, it should look a lot clearer. Which is going to be cool. Going to be nice to have that, better quality. Need to stream in 160p? Oh my. That would be just one giant pixel. Diamond, gray, brown bear. Nice, Jane. That's awesome. Let me see if I can remember the name of the monitor. Because I'm sure some of you have probably heard of it. It's a pretty popular brand and model. I know it's a gigabyte monitor. I believe it's the M32Q? I want to say it's the M32Q. 6 pixels for the Reindeer horns, yes. Oh no, it's the Gigabyte M32QC 32-inch monitor. But once I get that, I should be able to stream in 1440p, because unfortunately, whenever you're using Streamlabs or something to stream, you can only go up to what your monitor's resolution is. So, because I have a 1080p monitor currently, I can't stream above 1080p. But this will allow me to stream up to 1440p, which will be really cool. Oh, nice, Soul. How do you like it? Is it a good one? Because I was hearing so many, like, good reviews about it. And I saw that it was on sale for, like, almost 50% off, and I just had to pick it up. I want to hear you in 1440p. Yes, give you that 1440p audio. Okay, it's not here this time. I occasionally get a Reindeer right there on this corner. But there's nothing there at the moment, so that's a good sign for us. That is a good sign for us. It's amazing? Okay, sweet. I am glad to hear that. There we go! Finally, all of our Reindeer have shown up at this zone. We got all 4 of them here. You don't have a herd there? I don't normally, Johnny, but occasionally I'll get one to show up here. Or, here. Yeah, occasionally I'll get one to show up there. But it's not super often. It's one of those zones where, like, maybe every 5 or 6 runs, one will show up there. Sometimes it'll take even more than that for it to show up there. Oh, probably should have reloaded. Oh, really, JN? That's wild. Oh, you do, Johnny? I had a herd right here for a while. Never down there. But I did have one here. And then I deleted the zone and they moved over here. So I have 2 herds across from each other right here. And then these are just single stags. Which is honestly better, I think. I like it like that. Makes it a little bit more manageable. No, don't place a marker. Fast travel. Thank you, Crayfish. I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad you like the content. Gosh, the Russian Fishing 4 vids, those were a long time ago. That was before I, like, got into YouTube seriously. That was just when I would occasionally upload a couple videos here and there. Some of the oldest videos that I kept on the channel. Well, it'll die eventually. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. The only reason I don't friction is because I don't have fun with the black bear grind. And if I'm not having fun, I don't like to do it because I feel like it makes the content worse. The way I've always seen it is, if you're enjoying the actual content that you're making, it's going to be more enjoyable for people to watch, and I just don't have fun with black bear hunting because they're very frustrating. At least for me, they're very frustrating. Yeah, we claimed most of these. I think one of them we wounded, so we're not going to go for him. No, that doesn't mean that, Steam. Whenever they reset SRP, I'm going to try it again because they will have moved all of the animals around, and so most likely the bear will be different than now. The only reason I don't enjoy them now is because they're so spread out throughout the map, and they're always late to their zones. They're just poorly placed throughout SRP. So once they do the reset for SRP and the redistribution of zones, it might be more enjoyable. We'll see. But I'm not going to do any grinding for black bear until they change SRP. Because right now it's kind of a lost cause. Not only would I not be enjoying the grind, but it would be getting reset. And then I'd have to relearn all of the zones again. Of course, we didn't hit that red deer good either. Rest in pieces. Yeah, Skinny Llamas, it is a rare. Think of it as like a piebald. It's a rare still, but it's the easiest to find rare. They should, JN. I don't think they'd put them at night. If anything, it would be like the mountain lions and the bears that'll get nighttime drink zones. One more 7 right there. And we missed the vitals. Feels bad. What's the rarest rare? Melanistic? It depends on the species. Right now, it seems like melanistic and albino red deer are equal rarity. And as for other species, it definitely depends on which species it is. Mythical and legendary. That's a high estimate one. That one could be a 270 plus. It's very possible. There's my tree stand. Nice puzzle. That's awesome, dude. That is definitely cool. Keep moving. Dropped him. Nice. That's what we're looking for. Yes, crayfish, they are rare. They're the easiest to find rare, but they are still in the rare category. They're not an uncommon like some people think. I remember for a while, a lot of people kept telling me that gray geese were uncommon and not rare, and I was like, really? Because they're just as rare as all of the other rares for me. And it was all because somebody put a spreadsheet out and labeled them as uncommon, which was incorrect. And so now there's a lot of people that think the gray geese are not rare. Not sure, Eskimo. I think they said that rares are very near future. But as for, like, unique animals, they haven't really talked much about that, but I do think the rares will be somewhat soon. Oh, no, we vertebrated. Oh, well. Wasn't a very high-scoring one anyways. Rest in pieces to that vertebrae shot, though. Scarecrow at his finest, guys. Doing great as always. Good thing it wasn't a 270 plus, and we messed up the shot on the mythical as well. Oh, we are just doing great. Well, let's add that to the diamond count, because it's still a diamond even though we messed the shot up. Still technically a diamond. Another one here. Let's start over here as always. Legendary, a 6, and a 4. Well, the diamonds are starting to show up like crazy now. We're getting into a little bit of a groove here. Diamonds left and right. Hey, Ellie, I'm doing good. No clue, Steam. No clue. The only thing that we know is that they planned for this next update to have the SRP rework, which would include a reset to SRP. But other than that, there's no announcements of anything else. 253 diamond. Another diamond bites the dust. That is diamond 594. So we've killed 6 today. 6 diamonds today in just over an hour and a half. I think it's been an hour and a half, right? Actually, no. It's been like an hour and 20 minutes. Honestly, we're making pretty good progress. Like 6 or 7 diamonds in an hour and 20 minutes. That's pretty good. We're on track. Now, give us the super rare. I've got a couple of those too, Daniel. That's actually not the big rack. That's the small rack. But small rack and big rack look very similar. There's actually 3 different variations of that rack. 2 of them are kind of smaller, and then one of them is bigger and has more mass to it. Watch some of my black bear grinding videos, Austin. That'll be the best way for you to get some advice and tips on black bear hunting. As a lot of the stuff that I would have recommended or done when I was grinding bear, I don't necessarily remember right now because it's been so long since I've hunted them. But if you check out those videos that I did black bear grinding on, it should tell you a lot about them and how to get better ones. You should be able to find it just by typing in, like, Scarecrow Great One Black Bear. It should bring up all of my Great One Black Bear grinding videos. Gosh, that guy's gonna take forever to float. We'll get him later. He's gonna take 10 years to float. Yeah, Johnny, true. True. Or if it's accidental. We've had accidental resets before on maps like Layton, like a year and a half ago, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully there won't be any accidental resets. That would suck. Oh my gosh, we got a bunch here again. There's 4 of them here now. This is what I'm saying. Like, my red deer, they do move quite a bit still. But at least where I've got my grind now, they move to predictable areas. That's the good thing. They move around a lot still, but at least I know the only places they can go are the ones that I'm hunting. Yeah, Daniel, there's actually 3 different ones that look almost the same. The only difference is tine count. One of them has 42 points in total between the 2 antlers. Or, no, just in general, I think. I'd have to go kill one again, but yeah, there's like a 1 tine difference on each antler between each of the racks. So like, let's say it's like 42, 46, and 48. Or 42, 44, and 46, I mean. And then the only other differences besides that is some of them, the brow tines have a split. Others, one of the tines halfway up the rack has a different size split than the others do. And then the biggest one has more mass on the actual antlers. They're very subtle differences, but if you compare them side by side, that's about the only time you really notice it. Oh, really, JN? Yeah, I've done that a couple times. I had a couple deer where I dropped them, or... What the? Oh my gosh. I just hiccuped as I started laughing. Oh my gosh, that probably sounded really strange. Definitely didn't feel good. Kinda hurt a little bit. Another mythical. So we have 3 mythicals at this lake. And of course I messed the shot up. I don't know if we'll get it there. Where's the other one? We had 2 mythicals here. I think the other's further down. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh gosh, Daniel. You know what I've done once that was probably one of the worst experiences ever that I've ever had was, I was drinking lemonade and I sneezed as I was swallowing it and the lemonade shot out my nose and burned more than anything I've ever felt. It was so bad. Lemonade in the nose is one of the worst, most uncomfortable feelings that I can think of. Aside from, like, things that actually physically harm you. But, like, of things that are just, like, annoyances, that was definitely one of the biggest ones. My gosh, it did not feel good. Hey, Gaib, how's it going? You missed, like, 6 diamonds, I believe? No rares, no great ones, no super rares, just a few diamonds so far. Soda's worse? Oh yeah, soda up the nose is definitely not good either. I don't know, with lemonade, it's got that, like, burn from the lemon. But yeah, with soda, you got the carbonation. So yeah, that wouldn't feel good either. You did that with Dr. Pepper once? Oh, man. Yeah, not fun, no matter what it is. That's for sure. It's something, Johnny, like... So many of my shots, I look at them and I'm like, oh, that should be fine. And then it's not, and I'm like, what, really? Okay, this was the other one. I probably should have looked at that other guy because that was the one that we shot weird. You've done it with lime juice? Oh, no. Lemon lime Gatorade? Oh, gosh. Yeah, none of these sound fun. Like, it all sounds uncomfortable. Yeah, I like sour stuff too, Crayfish. The respawns are popping up super quick at these lakes. Like this lake right here, it's getting its respawns so fast, which is really nice. Now if we fast travel over, there should be one right where we were. Ugh, Nolan. Yeah, that's probably the worst one of all. Literally an identical mythical to the one that we picked up there. Ugh, yeah, Crayfish, that wouldn't be good either. Oh my gosh, Jan, that's not what I mean, okay? It's not what I mean, okay? To be honest, I don't really drink Gatorade too much, Smash. I'm not too familiar with the lemon lime flavor. Anytime that I get Gatorade, I always get the mango one or the fruit punch or anything that has cherry. Those are always my go-to flavors. The melon one was good too. I can't remember the name of it, but there was a melon Gatorade that I loved. Like, absolutely loved it. I can't remember the name of it though. It was like an orange Gatorade that was like a melon flavor. Got a 7 and an 8, and a 7 and an 8, and a 7 and an 8. And he's dead. And he's dead. Glacier Freeze, that was a good one. I do remember that one. That one wasn't bad. I don't think I've had the Lime Cucumber one. I might have to give it a try. Two more smokable stags over there. And the reload. Not the greatest shooting, but it died. That's all that matters. I don't really watch football, JN, so I'm not really too familiar with what the teams are even like now, but I don't really like the Cleveland Browns, so I'd say Steelers probably over Browns any day. Because even when I used to watch football, even though the Steelers weren't my team, I still enjoyed watching them play. So I'd probably say Steelers over the Cleveland Browns. Are they even the Cleveland Browns anymore, or did they change their... have they changed their city? I know there's a lot of teams that have changed their city since I was watching football. Yeah, UFC is pretty good. My dad was super into UFC, so I watched it a lot growing up. Same with, like, all of the other, different cage fighting, like, offshoots of UFC, like, what were they called? Like, I know there was, like, Bellator, and then there was one other that he watched a lot that I don't remember the name of. You only watch the NHL? I don't know, I could never get into hockey or baseball or basketball. Like, football was the only sport I really got into for a while. And even then, I didn't stay into it for too long. Hey, Justin, it's been good. Been having fun. Just smoking some Red Deer. Seeing if we can get ourselves a great one before the update. One more quick main... And we crashed. Okay. Well, so much for that. We crashed. Nice, Daniel. I'm trying to remember what the other names for the different cage fighting what's the word? Not company, but I know there was like different cage fighting that had different names. There was obviously UFC, and then there was Bellator, and then there was a couple others that were a little bit like smaller ones that still had some like pretty big names in them. Well, I know it's called MMA, but I mean like it's not called like an MMA company. Like UFC isn't an MMA company like what would they be considered? Wait, I just saw another, I think. Yep, 7 up there. Club? I don't know if it's a club. Like, in other sports, it would be like leagues, I guess. Like, the NFL is like the National Football League, then there's like the Canadian Football League, and then there's like the college football leagues, there's obviously like the middle school leagues. Like, what is it in MMA? What do they call them? Is it leagues as well? It is leagues? Possibly. Let me see. What else is there? Maybe Bellator was the only other one that I was thinking of. Yeah, I can't find any info on Google. It literally only popped up UFC, Bellator, and then a few that I've never heard of, so I'm going to assume that Bellator was the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, Gaib, I'll definitely have to. It's been a while since I've had some Gatorade, so I might have to try some of the flavors that they didn't have when I used to drink it. Well, hello there, sir. Diamond number 7 or 8. One of those. Of the day. You know, we're just gonna chuck it over there. We're just gonna chuck it over there and see how it does. A Gatorade taste testing stream? That could be interesting. Could not have ran too far. Yeah, it definitely didn't. Right there. And I think that right there will probably close it up for today's stream. A little bit shorter than normal because we are going to be streaming Tarkov with Clinton and Brobra tonight. Should be quite a fun one, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're probably going to crack into the beers and stuff and just have a good time. It'll be an entertaining stream. Definitely will be an entertaining stream. So even if you're not into Tarkov, you might enjoy the stream still. But thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be back tomorrow with probably some Way of the Hunter or Call of the Wild content on the stream. Not sure which one yet, but we'll jump into one of those tomorrow. And there will also be a reindeer grinding video tomorrow as well. So, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!